We the undercommand, never left the plan. Time to build it up, start it over where we stand. Off-season grind, got the blueprint in our hand. Ain't the end of the ride, just a brand new jam. Oh, never done. Yes, just begun. Roster looking shaky, patch it up with that draft pick. Might be called a play, rob the great, let the facts stick. Last year setbacks, injuries made us frantic. Now respect the process, turn that panic. Organic contracts on the table, free agents in demand. Culture revamp, got the squad in command. Fans still was loyal through the drought. Kendrick in the locker room, remind you we about. Hit a boy, time to make moves. Nobody out working these afternoon crews. Right off the pass, we erase those clues. Next season coming, now watch us prove. We the undercommand, never left the plan. Time to build it up, start it over where we stand. Off-season grind, got the blueprint in our hand. Ain't the end of the ride, just a brand new jam. Oh, never done. Yes, just begun.
What is good, Commander fans? Welcome back to another episode of Undercommand Podcast. I'm your host, Kendrick Bro, and today I'm with my two main guys, DJ Mike D and Rob the Great White.
What up, what up?
What's up? Happy Sunday.
Oh yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. Well, yesterday, I'm not sure if y'all got a chance to watch it or not. QB1 played some flag football yesterday.
Yeah, he was out there throwing that thing, wasn't he?
Hey, man, hey.
And Odell Beckham was out there making catches.
Yeah.
Odell was looking like Odell for real. That was crazy.
He looked good too, didn't
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Jaden Daniels kind of just threw it up there. He was just like, oh, yeah.
he? He said, don't worry about it. This is what I do.
Yeah, I see a lot of fans were scared during that whole time. Every time Jaden took off running.
Lord.
Oh, man, get over that. Flag football.
For all the professionals, though, like, Jaden Daniels probably the only one that looked like they have some kind of feel to the game, a flag. Like the hip turn and all the juke moves, all that stuff. I think he's the only one that kind of understood it a little better than the others. But I'm not surprised that USA football beat them dudes. Everybody's kind of shocked.
I mean, they better beat them. I mean, they're the one that actually been practicing and playing flag football. And not to mention, I mean, if you look at the NFL players, the players they had on their team, I mean, come on. It's almost like a celebrity game.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah, the person that was scaring me the most, though, man, he's not one of my team, was Joe Burrow.
Hey, what? Yeah, Joe's out there getting hit, wasn't he?
Man, dude, yeah, trying to do moves and stuff, falling down. Like, sure, I was more scared for the Bengals fans than Jay.
Shout out to Jennifer's in chat right now. Hey, Jen, how you doing?
So, Jennifer, I'm disappointed still.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's.
I'm still disappointed. I know. Oh, Rob don't know, huh?
No, Rob the one who don't know.
Man, Rob, man, she was caught wearing an Eagle sweater, man.
No.
Yeah, man.
Smiling and everything. She was smiling.
Yeah, she had a happy face going on with it.
I know. She was smiling ear to ear, man.
Man.
Doing that. Jen, no.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Jen, I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a smile for me.
Even the eagle itself don't smile.
I know.
You never smile wearing that crap.
The green itself is just
Yeah.
but the throwback, it was like, man, that was
Maybe she was a hostage. She was held under gunpoint. We don't know.
She said it wasn't her fault. So let me guess. Your daughters grabbed you, tied you up, and put the sweater over you, right?
It could have happened. Then it said smile or less. So we're gonna put you in nursing home later on.
She posed with it, Rob. Should have seen it.
It could have been forced. We don't know.
Yeah, she had her own little pose going on.
Jennifer, I believe in you. I know you was forced into that. Yeah.
She was on the runway.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go, Rob. I just texted to you.
Oh no.
But
this looks forced.
She don't look forced, man. She have a hand on her hip. She's smiling.
Smiling. It's okay for now. But
shout out to Warren in the house. Welcome.
Warren. But yeah, man, I think overall, Jaden yesterday, he looked pretty good to me, man. You seen that deep pass he gave to Devontae? That bomb?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
about what? 50, I said about 50 yards, 55 yards, maybe.
On the
Yeah.
That was
money.
on, yeah, that was on the money. On the money, man. But today we're gonna be discussing about like our roster depth, finding ways to build that up. And the main position I really want to talk about is our cornerbacks.
Mm.
And I seen some people talk about it, and they kind of have some similar ideas to yours, Rob. A name to watch out for, I guess, is how you say his name is L'Jarius Sneed.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody to keep your eye on. And then that popped up too. It's something we always talk about is Jeff Okudah, who's also
Yeah.
been part of the Vikings defense, who knows Durante and probably know the scheme too as well. Probably a good rotational piece, I guess. He could be that fourth guy behind Amik. I think Amik is slightly better than Jeff, maybe.
You think so?
Maybe.
Even what's called early in his career was a shutdown corner. Talk
Yeah,
about.
that's one thing about it though. He did have some major injuries early
Yeah,
on in his career.
yeah.
It was the first round. He was a high first round.
Mm-hmm.
If Okuda was. So definitely something to keep your eye on.
Him and Terry good
Uh,
friends, right?
they could be. I'm pretty sure they was in school together.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they was always saying they practiced against each other hard, pushed each other.
Yeah. Oh, they might have came out the same draft, maybe. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. Yeah, so and then how you feel about our depth at corner? What are some ideas that you have for us?
For our cornerback position?
Yes.
Whew. Well, I definitely like to get some like another veteran on corner in here. Because I think that what we need is probably a little more like experience at the cornerback position. Pretty much for depth purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And I also don't mind them going out and maybe drafting someone or later, if they can. I'm not big on them drafting one in that first round unless it just falls that way some kind of way. But I would like to get some guys like some veterans out there that can kind of fit this system. Because we got Amos. Mikey has a few years in the league now, so yeah. I mean, just give me somebody with some experience that can fit into the system. Is anybody that played in Minnesota, are they still available in free agency?
Fabian Moreau.
Yeah, Fabian Moreau. That's the two we
Yeah.
was looking at. Fabian Moreau and Jeff Okuda, the two main people that's coming from Minnesota that's a free agents.
Yeah.
From the secondary at least.
Yeah.
Another
Fabian played pretty solid last season too.
So that's another player you want to return?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting Fabian Moreau back here. Yeah.
I like Fabian. I like Tim.
Yeah.
And you like who?
I like Fabian. I like Fabian more so than Tim.
Oh man, I think they're both about the same.
I think Fabian brings more upside as a depth piece.
I just more upside. I don't know, man. I think you underestimating Tim.
I am.
Yeah, I think you lowballing Tim. I think Tim is going to be
Very
solid
much
this
so.
year, to be honest.
Don't see it.
You don't see it at all?
No.
Oh man. But Warren says Snead is washed up. Give me a Okuda.
Yeah, I think kudos to me.
The thing, I ain't expecting Snead to come in here and be that guy. He's gonna be like I said, he could be that fourth guy.
Yeah, but I still think Okuda over Snead too, just because I know he knows the system.
Yeah, age too.
Yeah, I take him.
Sure, I take Fabian over him too, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Fabian. Like for some reason, I wouldn't mind reuniting with Fabian again.
Yeah. I really like the Fabian Moreau coming back here to Washington.
But I think for some reason we probably finished well. We got that meeting with this weekend, but now they probably start focusing on the draft now, getting ready for the owners meeting, right?
Yeah, that's true. One thing, did y'all hear anything about what's that, Juwan Jennings? I hear not a word.
I mean, his name is coming up just around the circle. I mean, I haven't heard anything from the Washington Commanders brass themselves, but on other shows and podcasts and whatnot. I mean, his name is being mentioned, so I'm pretty sure that Adam is having discussions with him. In fact, he did had a scheduled meeting to meet up with Washington too. So
Yeah, I thought it
yeah,
was
so
sometime this week,
yeah,
possibly this upcoming week.
yeah. So that's the thing that I did hear. So actually, yeah, Adam did reach out to him. So yeah.
I feel
They
like, go ahead, Rob.
they never did say when the meeting was gonna be, right?
I never heard anything
Nah,
like too
nah,
official to come out. I
yeah.
know Lake Lewis said he heard something about that.
Uh-huh.
Some other guys, but I never seen like an actual like a full report saying, "Hey, Juwan Jennings has a visit scheduled with Washington."
Yeah.
I just kind of just I don't know rumors and stuff that's going around maybe.
Well, I know the owners meeting is March 29th
Hmm.
through April 1st, and so you already considering by then they're focusing their way on to the draft after that. First round free agency, you probably won't do that until camp.
Yeah, I feel like if we sign Juwan, I feel like that's like I feel like this is a backup plan
Yeah.
just in case we don't get IU. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
you
Like
gotta have
IU,
one.
if IU don't, if that takes longer than what is expected to be, I say okay, we go ahead and sign Juwan.
I
I mean,
mean,
have both is fun.
yeah.
Both is cool, but I don't see that happening. Both of them?
He's
Yeah,
gonna be
you
available. I do know that.
Yeah, and Debo's still out there, man.
And he
mm-mm.
will start exactly.
Yeah, Debo's
Yeah,
still out there.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't know.
I'm looking at my thing right now. Overall, I think the number one, as we talk about corner. Sorry, jump back over there. I think number one free agent corner that's on my board is Hakuda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. It makes sense that you would go get him. To leave him out there, knowing the system. Yeah, why would you not?
yeah.
Surprised he ain't got picked up yet.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys can start getting picked up too, like real soon. So
Yeah, because he get dinged up a lot though, man. That's one thing
Yeah, they
about him.
do. But he'll be a good backup.
I mean, Diggs still out there.
Okay.
Trevon Diggs.
here you go with that.
I'm just saying, there's a strong possibility.
No, it's not a strong possibility here.
So I mean, hey,
Mm-mm.
I'm looking at the depth and everything like that. I don't see Tre'Davious White. We want another veteran. Kiara Elam, he's 20, get ready to 25. I know he went to Florida. Femi Moreau, he's right there. He get ready to turn 32.
Yeah.
Fukuda just turned 27. Um, I see Mike Davis, Rob Boy.
Oh, Mike Davis should not play in the NFL ever again.
I
Did
agree
he
with
play
you on
last
that.
year?
That's tough. But
Mike Davis
nah,
played in the NFL last year?
that's not a lot of strong names. And
Bro,
in
you just
fact,
need.
Marshall Lattimore is on the top of this list as
I know
available.
that's crazy. Ain't it?
He's number one. I ain't expect that. I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I like the two that we mentioned earlier, Femi Moreau and Jay Fukuda. I want to get young though, man. Y'all think we draft one?
Yeah, you're gonna draft one.
Where at?
I can see it coming in around about 3.
A third round pick?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how that's gonna go, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Cause
think we get one. I think we get one at 3. You get a veteran and then draft one. Best way to screw that on up.
so get a veteran draft one, so that's five.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah, okay. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. This season that we just had kind of just haunts me still. I ain't expect everybody like that to go down. Like Trey, we
Yeah.
lost Trey Amos, Marshawn, Jonathan Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's three of our guys right there. That's all key rotational pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I try to get a little more bodies too in there. Most likely they will.
Well, I mean, you still got who you have on the roster right now for us?
Rob is nasty. Basically them three, and that's it. It just Trey Amos, Mikey, Trey Hawkins the third, Carlin Vigers. Yeah, that's it. So right now, we have, and Darius Rush. I'm sorry.
Darius Rush.
Yeah. I don't know. I never heard of. But he's 26 though. He didn't. Nah, none of these guys really played anything. He might have been a practice squad player the whole year. Carlin, yeah, none of these guys. He's 25. They're young though. I actually know Carlin though. Carlin looked familiar. Like I've seen his face. I think he got in a few times. I think he was more of a special teamer though than anything. But let me switch over to the offense. Y'all feel comfortable with the receiving room?
No.
No, of course not, man. We need one more guy up in here, at least.
But who do y'all like? Who do y'all prefer? Like that? Who'd you lean towards? Juwan or Ayuk? Have your opinion changed on Ayuk since then?
No.
Okay, you still leaning towards? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, my opinion is not going to change on IU.
Yeah, I'm going to go
saying it
IU.
won't work, but I'm just saying I rather not have him here. But
you hear what his coach said, right? The guy he's been working out said he's better than ever, be completely healed.
Okay. I just know that he didn't play football in a couple of years.
Yeah, but he also said the stuff that he's doing right now, you usually don't see that until they're on the back end of their career, like the older one. Like the fact that he's so young right now, it kind of would raise some concerns.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of just threw away 30 mil, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
but he did also mention about how San Fran was trying to do some dirty stuff behind the scenes on his like contracting numbers, all that stuff. So I'm not sure how deep that really is, but I guess it goes both ways. But
yeah,
I can't throw away 30 mil, especially on a team like San Fran. San Fran probably could have went even further this year. They had him out there.
Oh, for sure. But he want to play with Jaden no matter what. So yeah, that's how you know Jaden that good that people throw away 30 mil just to play with him.
That's crazy. That's wild, man.
Yeah,
no.
That's how good he is.
Nah, I just think that
how you feel about Warren's take?
Who?
He said I take Stephon Diggs over Jennings, just a better player.
No.
No?
No, I mean I already have Jennings over Diggs.
Yeah, I don't know. As a player, I don't know.
You put Diggs in the slot?
Diggs nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Diggs can play, but
he's from DC too, right?
You might as well bring another turf.
I don't care where they're from.
But you already know.
I don't care where they're from, man.
I don't want Diggs. You know why? When it's up, then it's up, then it's up. We're going to stay away from
That's off the field, man. That ain't affect his play
man.
on the field. That ain't affect him on the field.
We don't know yet, man. He come back to DC, he going to be wild, man.
And no, he ain't wild now. He know what he doing.
Yeah.
You know.
Everybody else, that man's, oh, no. Get him out of here. His play's not what concerns me. It's his baggage that concerns me.
I think he'd be fine.
Man, that boy a wild boy.
Would y'all take Odell?
No.
You want to take Odell?
I bring him into camp.
Hey, he mess around.
To do what?
He mess around and take some spots.
Just bring him into camp. I mean, like we're gonna bring wide receivers in camp anyway. So if he want to be one of the ones to bring in camp, then yeah, I don't mind. But I'm not gonna hold a spot for him. Now, if he earned that spot, then fine. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, he mess around, take some spots, Rob.
He ain't taking those spots. Odell does.
Man, Odell, I don't think he done. I think he got blackballed, to be honest with you.
He definitely got blackballed.
But why think he got blackballed?
Once you hit that 30, that's kind of like, and he also already had like injury history.
Yeah.
But that dude always stay in shape, and obviously he still got the athleticism. So we ain't asking him to be Odell. He can be that rotational guy. Like Dad brought up too earlier, we was talking about like a third down situation.
Mm-hmm.
He got hands. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, maybe a third down guy and a guy that we also can bring him when we get into the red zone.
Just an idea. I know it's not gonna happen, but just something to.
I don't think him or Diggs happening, to be honest with you.
No.
I really don't think
Think somebody gonna pick Diggs up though eventually?
Yeah.
Somebody will.
I think somebody like Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay needs somebody. I don't think they really.
Yeah, Green Bay would be a
They
good
got
spot
Christian
for him.
Watson and
Watch
Jaden
out,
Reed. Oh,
Chicago.
they got old buddy too. Matthew Golden. That's who they.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they let Romeo Dobbs walk. Yeah, Warren said Jennings has never had 1,000-yard receiving season, which is true.
I mean, he's a true number 2. Yeah.
Well, I understand that. But the fact is, this here, he also didn't get as many balls thrown to him in his career as Diggs either. I mean, I wouldn't either. Well, Diggs had 85 catches last season. I mean, and then Jawan Jennings had 55. So it comes with a thing called opportunities. I mean, Jawan Jennings never had the opportunity. The most catches Jawan Jennings ever had in one season was 77. And guess what? He had 975 yards. Diggs been catching the ball, 85 receptions last season, and when he's top of his game, he was catching the ball 90s and 100s. I mean, that's a big difference. It comes with opportunities. He just haven't had the opportunities. Now you give Jawan Jennings opportunities, as you've seen right here. When the time he caught 77 passes, he had 975 yards. If that would have been those 85 receptions like Diggs had last year, he would have had more yards than Diggs finished with last year. Not to mention his averages was 12.7 yards per catch that season. And guess what? Jawan Jennings had 9 touchdown receptions last season. Diggs had 4. So he had 9 touchdown receptions, 11.7 average, 643 yards, and only 55 receptions. This dude was productive with only 55 receptions. Opportunities. Yeah, opportunities.
I mean, you can't go wrong with neither. Really, it depends on how you gonna put him out. But
and he's 28 years old.
Still need another one.
Yeah, and we want to come in here to be our number 2. I mean, I'm fearing if Diggs don't get those particular targets like he accustomed to, he could become a problem. He has a history of becoming a problem when it comes to certain things. But the boy can play. Diggs can play. But I already have a guy to come in there that I know can accept that number 2 role. Also, a guy I know if they give him more opportunities, my guy, sky's the limit.
When you looking at, let's say you draft Tate, are you still looking at a Jennings type deal, or are you looking to draft a wide receiver now, or are you waiting after the draft?
I still want to. I still love to get a young wide receiver in there, but there's a rumor going around, a strong rumor going around right now, saying that even though I don't think he's going to be on the board, I really don't. But Love is the number 1 prospect on the Washington Commanders board right now.
That ain't no surprise.
Yeah,
man.
so
come on.
Yeah,
you kind of felt that during like the media day too.
They know who we want.
So if he's there, Washington's probably going to take him. But if he's not there, that's when he's going to get really interesting. So, I mean, it all depends what Washington really wants to do right now into free agency. Are they going to sign a wide receiver before the draft? Even if I think they do, I still feel like if Love gone, then the wide receiver or one of those stud defensive guys that probably still be on the board probably be the best bet they're going to bring in. So pretty much a wait and see. But right now, I'm not even thinking about Ayuk. I'm sorry, I'm not. I want Jennings. In fact, I'd rather have Diggs before Ayuk.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, that's a crazy take. Ayuk's going to be on this team regardless of what's going to happen.
I never said he wasn't going to be on the team. I'm just saying I'd rather have those 2 receivers before Ayuk. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's going to be on the team because that looking obvious. Soon when this guy is released, Washington going to jump on him.
1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns.
Huh?
1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns.
No.
Yeah.
He's not gonna outpace Terry.
Hey, it's like you might not. That means Terry gonna have 13.
No, I don't see us throwing the ball over the place like that though. To have
Man,
two
you got them
two
studs.
receivers over 1,200 yards.
Only way to stop that, we get Love.
Even without Love, I still don't think we're gonna go that route.
I'm telling you, Ayuk's gonna have a year when he comes here. It's not gonna be no. Okay, Ayuk's here. It's gonna be Ayuk is in the building type year.
Like with the approaching this draft, let's say Love is not there, right? I wonder what is that next position they're looking at. Like, man, yeah, we for that 7th pick. It's like, man, yeah, we can add this to our team, or this is a need.
I honestly think it's gonna be corner or wide receiver the way they doing free agency right now.
It could be. Of course, you look at the roster stuff. Yes, it's DB, but would you think they would go DB at 7?
Mm-hmm.
You think they would?
I think they'll trade out of the 7th round, but whatever round the first round pick will be a DB. I don't think it'll be at 7, but it's gonna be somewhere.
So your prediction, we trade back?
Yeah.
Man, it killed Downs in though, man. I don't know.
No. I'm saying if the top 3 like we talked about last week gone, you trade now.
Who's your top guys?
I got to be in Love, Down, and Sonny Styles.
Styles, yeah, that's right. What's your top, Dad?
My top 4 to be drafted.
Yeah.
On the defensive side,
It don't matter.
I mean, I like Sonny Styles. I like Love. Right now I still don't have a top guy. I will let y'all know a week before the draft. I don't really have a top guy right now. A number 1 guy that I'm going to stand on. But I just know if Love's there, that is probably the way that I would want to go. I say it right now. If I'm just going to say somebody on the defensive side, I'm gonna say I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't have anyone. There's 3 or 4 other players that I like.
For me, it's Caleb Downs. I like Styles. I think I'm more deep. I might have to slide Tate right there, to be honest with you.
Oh, Love?
I'm assuming Love's not going to be there, 'cause I don't think he can be
Okay. Yeah.
He does that. I mean, he's my clear number 1. But I don't know. I like Cornell Tate, man. I'm a fan of his.
I like Cornell Tate too. I mean, but I
But I also like Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
I like him too, though. For sure ain't drafting himself, so we could definitely trade down for that. But
that's what I'm saying. You can trade down and get some real estate. If those guys aren't sitting there at 7, I don't think you have to force it at 7.
And speaking of some trades, man, I don't know why, I seen a bunch of like, what's it called, like mock trades, all that stuff. They had Deron Payne involved.
Yeah, everybody going to the Ravens.
Yeah, you seen that too?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what was it? The Ravens get Deron Payne and a 6th-round pick, and we get a 3rd and a 6th. I'm not doing that personally. Would you do that, Rob?
Oh,
yep.
Say that trade again.
The Ravens get Deron Payne and a 6th-round pick, and we get a 3rd and a 6th. So we basically swapping 6.
So we swapping 6, and we basically trading Deron Payne for a 3rd?
For a 3rd, pretty much.
For a 3rd round? Yeah, I do it.
No, I'm not doing
it. Is Deron coming back next year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Doubt it.
I can't.
Doubt it.
I can't answer that.
The way we got defense right now, we got a lot of depth on D line.
I mean yeah, maybe. But if Deron Payne ball out, man, who knows?
It's a really lot of, like you say that though, Rob. But you got like a young guy that's coming up behind Deron?
Yeah, you got Newman.
Then who?
You got your boy Tim Settle.
Oh no, man! I think they're about the same. Is Tim Settle older or the same age?
He younger.
Not can't be by much.
No, not by much. He just came in next year after we got them. We got Deron Payne.
28. What was Deron? They're both 28.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, Tim.
Yeah, Deron is like 2 months older.
You got your boy Who you got we just signed? Oh, last year,
Just
San
signed.
Fran. From last year, we got
Kinlaw older though, ain't he?
I'm just saying, you
Yeah,
can
that's
still.
what I'm saying. No, we got no building pieces for like Duran. Like just let go Duran. Duran's
You get
still
a third
solid.
round for him. You get a third round. He gonna walk next year anyway.
I don't know. I'm not sure I'll do that trade.
I mean, Deron Payne's not a game changer. I don't see it.
I
Like I don't
mean,
think
Rob, it's
he's still
because you don't
solid
like
though.
Deron Payne. I mean, that's why you saying it.
No, it's not. I don't like him. I'm just saying you get more bang for your buck than letting him walk and get a third round for him. Like you just said, that third round we get younger. We get somebody right there with that third round.
He's still solid though, man. I don't know because if you get rid of Duran, it's going to be what Kinlaw and Johnny Newton.
But Armstrong, we're running 3-4, so it's gonna be Armstrong, Kinlaw, and your boy Newman.
See, Kinlaw can't move like that. That's what I'm saying. I prefer
Kinlaw don't
Duran
have
past
to.
Duran.
Kinlaw playing nose tackle anyway. Kinlaw playing nose tackle. You're gonna have Newman and you're gonna have Armstrong at the tackle. Then you're gonna have Owe, and then you're gonna have old buddy from New England, the outside linebacker. And then when you run your 4-3, you got Armstrong and you got what's his name?
Owe.
And then you got Newton and you got Kinlaw or Settle. You can flip flop.
Oh yeah, shout out to Warren too. Just want to let Warren know something. I had to reply on something that he said. I just seen sorry. Warren, he really only been hurt one season, and that season 2023, Jawan played 13 games, and that's when he really had gotten hurt. But before that, 2021 16 games, 2022 16 games, 2024 15 games. Last season 15 games. So it sounds like he's available to me. All right, Rob, you can go.
Yeah, that's how I was saying. No, I was just saying you still got depth at defensive tackle, and then you bring in, you can draft somebody with that third one.
Yeah, you still got Newton too. So
yeah, so I mean that's not a bad trade if you really look at it.
I don't like it. No, on ESPN, I think one of those. I put Johnny Newton as my starter. The three down linemen that we have is Kinlaw, Duran, Kinlaw, and Johnny Newton.
Mm-hmm.
That's our three, with Tim Settle, Shock Toto, and Ricky Barber as our rotational guys for that for DTs. So if you take Duran out that picture, so it's going to be Kinlaw and Tim Settle. That's two big guys.
No, Tim Settle would be on that 3-4. He would come in for 4-3. Him or Johnny Newton.
Okay, so you got us changing okay, but that's what I'm saying. If you get rid of the run, we're gonna have to run that 4-3.
No, you ain't. You can put Kinlaw in the middle. You can put Johnny Newton on the outside. And you put your boy Armstrong on the outside.
So Armstrong, he a linebacker. They got him as a linebacker.
Okay. I know where they would have him. So you would have Kinlaw on the outside and Tim Settle in the middle with Newton on the outside. Really don't like that, but
that's what I'm saying. You can't just get rid of Duran. Duran's athletic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tim Settle's like another Kinlaw with both big bodies.
Rob,
he don't
like.
It doesn't have nothing to do with that. I'm just saying.
It has a lot to do with it, Rob.
No, it doesn't.
It
don't have nothing.
It don't
have nothing to do with me not liking him. It has nothing to do with that.
You don't like him. It's just something about him you just don't like, Rob. It's
a business decision.
It's not a business decision for you, man. It's personal.
No, it's not. It's a business decision.
No, you really don't like him, man.
If you a GM and you got a chance, you know you're not going to take that contract on next year. You got a chance to replace somebody younger at that number 3 spot with him as another D tackle. I mean, it just makes sense. Right. What are you losing?
Right, it's because you don't even want to own a team now.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you gain a draft pick, you losing a contract, and you gaining a younger player at that position.
Rob, you trade him with a bag of peanuts right now.
No, man, I would not. That's not a bad. You think it's a bad trade though? Really looking at the defense.
But hear me out though, Rob.
For a movie theater popcorn.
The reason why I question you, Rob, because if you trade Deron Payne like you're saying, then our D line is like terrible because you gave Tim Settle an F when we signed him, so that's
Right.
no faith.
But you get a number 3, an extra number 3 where you can draft a D tackle.
Rob don't like 3 hour defensive tackles right now on the team.
3.
Yeah. He don't like Ken Law either.
No, I don't like him either. But I'm saying I see.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I don't like Ken Law. I just think like the price we paid for Ken Law is just high.
He don't do nothing. He don't do nothing to make him be worth what we got him for.
He's just a big guy. I mean,
yeah,
he stuffed to run a little bit every now and then.
every now and then by accident.
But the thing is, though, Rob, a lot of that, because I guess he said they did their jobs because a lot of the teams that game plan against Washington, a lot of their best players is outside.
Yeah, because you can't get him inside. It's too big. That's what I'm saying. So if you got Ken Law, Tim Settle, and Johnny Newton down there, you got big guys. So you're gonna have to run to the outside to our linebackers anyway. So I mean, it's not as bad as we make it sound. It just don't sound. It's not sexy. It's not sexy, but it could work though. It could work.
Nah, I don't like that.
But I mean, think about it. Think about it. They gonna push up the middle, so you're gonna have to take 2 guys to stop them because they big guys. That leaves your linebackers free. Deron Payne ain't gonna take 2 guys to block him because he's more like a pass rusher. So he's going upfield quickly anyway and going past the quarterback.
Deron, all right.
I'm not saying he's awful.
I seen Deron stop some runs too.
Yeah, Deron shows up. Like he'll take over a game sometimes, and then he'll be gone 4 games, and then he'll come back, and then he'll go for another 5 games, and it's just like then he hurt.
And fun fact for you, you're gonna see that Deron Payne we seen a few years ago. It's gonna be that kind of season for him. I'll say he has 7 and up sacks this year. 7 and up.
And he's still not gonna come back this year.
7 and up.
He's gonna be 4 sacks. 4 sacks. 8 games.
8 games.
That's all he's playing.
Oh man, Deron don't get hurt like that.
Man, Deron didn't even play in the playoff game.
Yo, man, I tell you, Rob just don't like the guy.
I don't like Deron.
It's not just.
I'm just saying.
It's not just.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you got a draft right there, a trade to get better, why would we turn it down for a play that ain't really done nothing?
You don't miss games. 16, 15, 16, 17, 17, 17, 17, 15.
He missed a championship game, the NFC championship game.
Oh, man.
What you mean? That's a game miss that was important.
That wasn't his fault, man.
Okay. But anywho, what I'm telling you, if you got a chance to get better and younger, you take it. Why would we pass up on it?
I say we chance to get younger. I'm not sure about better, but maybe younger. I don't know. If that was the case, though, Rob, I feel like we would have attacked free. We probably brought in more guys at that D tackle position.
I mean, you don't really have to because you got bodies there. You got solid players.
Man.
Nobody's coming to the commander saying, "All right, guys, we got to stop Deron Payne, or he's gonna wreak havoc this week." Nobody's saying that. Nobody's coming out ever saying that.
Now, yeah, I'd rather like Deron.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if I'm an offensive coordinator, my plan is I'm not going to come say, "All right, guys, we got to block Deron Payne." I'm not saying that.
I mean, they technically game plan against him and Kill all this past year. That's why I was running to the outside.
That's because they said they big. They say they big.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's more running away from Bobby Wagner than him.
Both.
Yeah, I mean, the middle was solid. It was just the outside that was just not good.
Man, when Rob don't like you, he don't like you, man. That's all it is.
That's not true. It's nothing against him. I'm just saying, as a business decision, right now, tell the truth, guys. If you got a chance to get better, would you not take it? Right now, would you not take it? If you got 3rd round, if you get Deron Payne, and you go draft a decent defensive tackle that's going to be with you additional 4 years
Let me see something.
with less money, would you not take that?
I just think Deron Payne with this kind of defense, he's gonna have another great year. That's just my opinion.
Let me ask you a question. How much Deron Payne get paid this year? What's his salary? His last year. What's his salary getting this year?
Deron Payne.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good amount. It is, what's this last year? 16 is base salary,
So you
which
figure
ain't
about
bad, which is
no,
not bad.
but you can clean up 16 mil and get another free agent on the back end of free agency with a trade and your draft. It's a win-win. You're not losing here.
I ain't doing it, Rob.
Why can you not do it? I mean, just
I
think
ain't
about
doing it.
it. Just think about it. Then you get
That's
it.
not, that's a huge hole you gotta fill in, man.
I bet it's still free agent defensive tackles out there if you want to do it. Find somebody if you don't want to do the draft.
And right now I'm looking at next year's. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, Rob. I don't know about that one, man.
I'm telling you, he's not coming back next year.
Comes for free agent stuff too, man. Yeah, it's not a strong market either. There's a few guys that might be all right, but Kobe Turner.
Mhm.
But I don't know, Rob. I was keeping it around. I'm declining that trade for Baltimore. Baltimore trying to stack up, huh?
Yeah, they try.
I wouldn't include Newton in nothing. Yeah, Johnny Newton, nah.
No, I
I
keep
think
him.
he showed some flashes that how if given more opportunities he can be that other guy. That's why I'm ready. That's why I want to see that. That's why I'm hoping we run a lot more 4-3 to 3-4. Keep Duran and Newton out there. See them. There's two quick guys, man. I like to see that. And that's a lot more speed too when you have Owe and Armstrong and that's a athletic front you have there. And you still got
Mm-hmm.
Leo at linebacker, Luvu you can put anywhere. And who's the other linebacker, Rob? Other
You got
outside.
McGee. You
Yeah,
got
like
Oro.
feeling that spot. Um,
You got some guys, man.
that's what I'm saying. Like I like that. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not. I never was kind of big on three. You like the 3-4?
No, I'm not a fan of it.
I feel like I don't know. I'm just I
But
don't know.
if you got athletic guys, it's fun. But I'm just not. It's not my top defense. I love.
I prefer 4-3. But I like that seven I just named, that front seven. That's solid, man. Like this the back end is kind of I want to besides center still. I would say like everybody else is kind of unproven yet. I
Mm-hmm.
don't, Amos like he shows signs that he can be great. You got to see a
Oh,
little more from
Nick gonna be good.
who?
Nick Cross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you got to see him.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta get his foot wet.
Yeah, you got to prove it. So I know Nick Cross gonna be good, and I guess that's a battle going on between going to camp between like Will Harris and Quan Martin. Maybe
Yeah.
I still lean towards Will Harris, but should the defense I just named, man, that's fast defense, huh? A lot
It is
faster than
bad.
it
Yeah,
was last year. Oh my gosh, it was terrible last year. It was slow and old.
this is better.
Yeah, man. How you feel about that front seven, Dad?
How do I feel about the front seven? I mean, majorly improved from what it was a season well. Major improved from what it was for many years. If you really want me to be honest about it, I like it overall, but I definitely think it can continue to be improved with really one more pass rusher, man. I would love even if he's a linebacker, he don't really have to be an end. You don't have to be a defensive tackle. I think it's a major upgrade from what we were. I like it. In fact, if we go into the season with just the guys we have right now, I'll feel comfortable overall. I would because I believe in our new defensive coordinator because we haven't had a defensive coordinator in a while here in Washington. Because that guy I refuse to say his name. I'm just gonna give his initial JW. He was terrible. He was just terrible. So frankly, right now I'm excited. I'm excited with the group that we have here because I really believe in them. In fact, the starters we have right now defensively, I'm good. We can continue to improve depth all around, of course, but yeah, I mean, I think right now we're capable of pretty much competing to become a top 15 defense at the very least in the league next season with what we have right now.
Top 15.
Yeah, top 15. Now, of course, we got to improve the depth. But I'm talking about just looking at the starters. Yeah, I'm good. Let's rock and roll. It's a major improvement from last season. Couldn't get much worse.
Can't get no worse. Yeah, can't get no worse.
Much worse. So.
Yeah, nah, our depth is nasty right now. I ain't gonna lie. Our depth, especially the secondary, is just terrible.
Yeah, they gonna build it.
And that's true too. I'm just seeing what Warren's saying. Yeah, he had a broken finger last year, Rob.
Oh,
Deron Payne. That's why he missed the game.
Hey, I'm just saying, you can get better at that position.
For a third, oh man. And they were, he said, I would trade Newton first. You said that, Dad? You said you would trade Newton first for DeBron?
Would I trade Newton? No.
I'm sorry,
I never said that.
He said that. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I would trade Newton first. That's what Warren said.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either.
No, I get Payne out of here.
Warren, are you serious? I got one thing for Warren though. No, we can't do that, Warren.
No, you can't. You got to keep Newton. Newton about to be the stepping on your defensive line. Payne out of here, man. Payne out of here. Remember that he'll be out of here next year.
I'm not saying he'll be back next year. I'm just saying like he'll be in the Commander uniform this year for sure. I don't think we traded him for a third.
I don't either, but I mean, if it comes up and we got an opportunity, I say we got to think about it. We got to sit down at the table and discuss it. But they already said he'll be on this team. They already came out and said that early in the year.
Got to, man. He's the best talent on our, probably one of the best talent on our defense for sure.
Well, that's bad business. Then we in trouble.
We've been in trouble.
Sure.
We've been in trouble. Oh, defense in trouble, man. But I do expect who's the guy I was talking about? I do expect Louisville to really show flashes again in his first year here in Washington.
It's kind of
man, that's one guy I'm excited about, man. The return of Frankie Louisville, because that JW guy, I'm not gonna say his name, ruined him. You ruined him, man. They had him playing basically out of position, you want to be honest with it, because they had him doing things that's not on Frankie.
Man, the return of the Frank.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, did you see our new defense coordinator Jones when he mentioned Frankie Louisville to him? Oh, he lit up and he smiled. And he said, yeah, Louisville's the type of guy that's going to go downfield, man. He's coming at you, coming to get you.
He said also they used to watch film of Louisville, not even playing against Washington, just to see some of the things he would do. So,
no, Louisville great, man.
I like Louisville, man, a lot. You know I like him a lot. I ordered his jersey, man, on like the middle of the season, his first year here.
Yeah, you fell in love fast.
Yeah, it was like. I mean, he was doing the thing. He was doing his thing out there, man. Well deserved. One of my favorite jerseys of that season, next to Jaden.
Next to Jaden.
Yeah, never get better.
And speaking of that, man, I don't think I talked to Rob about it yet, but have you seen about Dale Green?
So you gonna play flag football?
Yeah, he trying out for the flag football team for the USA.
Why not?
Why not?
If anybody can do it at that age, it's Darryl Green.
Dale Green can do anything.
Dale Green can do anything. Nah, he keep himself in great shape, man. Especially for like his age, 66, man. That's crazy.
And I guarantee you still got Tootsie Roll in his sock.
Probably.
That's what he plays.
It's amazing. I wish, dang, I'm gonna have to start doing that. Certain videos and highlights and stuff, and I just start loading them so we can actually show them. But that workout video, man, of Darryl Green, man, preparing for this thing, man, is crazy.
Man, Dale Green is a monster, man.
Crazy.
He probably come and play depth for us.
I mean, yeah.
No.
He could definitely play free safety, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
let's
gonna
sit
get free
Quan
pick.
Martin down for Darrell Green.
That's beyond disrespectful for Quan.
That's disrespect for Darrell Green.
Yeah.
That
Green
is,
gonna make tackles.
Darrell Green got to come out of retirement to show off a young guy playing free safety.
that's sad. Did he work with him?
I mean, possibly.
Was it
I
Mikey?
don't know.
Was it Mikey that was working? I can't remember.
I
Who
think
it
it's
was.
Mikey.
Now he definitely was working with Mikey, I know. But for his
Sure.
Quan, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. We need to work with him more than.
Every day. All day.
Oh,
Even on Sunday.
like I said, I don't think he's gonna be starting anyway. I got Will Harris over him.
Yeah, Warren, that is true. I do agree that Newton haven't showed anything in his 2 seasons, man, playing for us. But it also came with this word I used earlier today too, opportunities. He really didn't have
3 sacks in 1 game, didn't he?
Well, yeah. I mean, when he got on that field and he actually got opportunities, he did play well, Rob. Yeah, but the thing is, we haven't seen him out there, like as much as we would like to see in a sense. So, and you gotta also look at it. Who's his defensive coordinator though? You gotta always. I think that's the first thing we gotta go back to when we talk about anybody on our defense from last season and season before. Who was the defensive coordinator? All right, that will explain a lot of our issues and problems last season, and either that very first season too. Because I don't think they was all that good either that season. But yeah, it was just JW. I'm not gonna say his name. I just almost cussed and said his name. But yeah, he just wasn't good. He just wasn't good. So I'm giving everybody a second chance to redeem themselves this season with our 2 new coordinators, period, offense and a defensive side. The only person don't get another chance is Lattimore, because you got paid too much money to just be confused out there half the time when you should have turned around there. But we know how Lattimore plays, so that's the only guy that don't deserve another chance. Now, if his contract was real cheap, like league minimum, okay, maybe give him a chance, but it's not, so bye.
Man. Baffled. On the defensive side, though, overall, I don't know, man. I'll probably give it I'm giving it a C plus.
Why?
I give it a C plus.
Okay, I make you.
But when I was grade low, you see what I'm saying now? Now you're trying to see what I'm starting to see.
Okay, I want to know, Kendrick. I want to know why you only giving it a C plus. C plus is average, but why are you giving it a C plus? No, Rob, we ain't talking about you. You give people D's. We don't talk about you. But Kendrick, you give a grade of a C plus. I think it deserves to be a little more higher, maybe not much higher, but more than a C plus. Why do you only give it a C plus?
It's okay.
Okay, just break it down and tell me why.
Ain't nothing.
Outstanding.
I mean, it's no better than last year as being an F. I understand.
Yeah,
but
there's no playmaker.
Okay.
I wouldn't say there's no play. It's just like if you look at this roster there, right? Okay. All right, hear me out. Okay.
Yeah.
Like Philly defense. Can you name me some like key starters on that team? That's like, okay, you got
all right, so
you got to really watch out for them.
Like that.
Like that tilt the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if you're gonna highlight names, then okay, fine. But
no, it's not highlight names. They play elite ball. They Pro Bowls. That's what I'm saying.
I understand that, but you can go through some very good
All
defenses of last season, man, and you ain't gonna come up with a bunch of just names. Sometimes they just play good together. I mean, look at Houston's defense.
They got Will Anderson.
Yeah, they do have that guy, but besides that, man, they actually
that's two elite guys thing.
But they made names for themselves there.
They were drafted there, yes.
Yeah, they made names for themselves there. So
there were key guys coming out too.
That
like they're saying he's one of the top corners in the game. The way Anderson, he's one of the best. And he got Hunter. I think Darnell Hunter over there.
But they grew there together. They grew there together. So who's to say with the caliber players that we bought in won't be able to grow here into Washington? When you see major potential in Leo, proven potential in Leo.
That's why I give it a C plus. Like I said before, it's a lot of unproven players. I don't know.
To what Ken said, and the number one defense in the NFL last year was Houston Texans, right?
Yeah, and some people may say Seattle.
Okay,
Seattle got names.
Seattle was 6. Denver was 2nd. Minnesota was 3rd. Philly 5. Seattle 7. Kansas City 7. Pittsburgh 8. All these defenses have playmakers on there that you got to stop, if not one or two. Now, do they have a collectively or just names? Not necessarily, but with our unit that we have right now, we have a lot of inconsistency, like Ken say. Now, if you go get somebody like Caleb Downs to add to this defense shoots up to maybe a B plus or something like that.
I get that. But I don't another guy. But who's to say we don't have particular? Look, our number one free agent signing could be that guy.
But as of right now,
I mean,
he's never been that guy to overtake a game or anything like that. I just don't think we have.
He had a game that he did taking over. You know what I mean? It was in the playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs he played great.
He went crazy.
De'Ami Brown did too.
Well, and you see them brought him back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But De'Ami Brown did too. So I mean, a playoff game don't make you a game-changing player.
No, but what I'm saying, man, he played good throughout the season, too, unlike De'Ami.
De'Ami had solid games here and there during the season.
No, De'Ami was not consistent regular season.
He was okay.
He was a guy you can forget about.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't nothing. No, flashy. He had flash.
Forgetting about
he did better than he did this year.
But that shows you who he was.
De'Ami would play better. His Jake Daniels that receiver did this year. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. But I'm just saying, as a top team, you got Houston, Denver, Minnesota, Cleveland, Philadelphia, Seattle, Kansas City, Pittsburgh. These defenses got people that you have to zone in on, or they will take over games and stuff like that. Mm. Right now, I think we got a collective of a floor, but I still think we might need 2 players to this defense to make it a powerhouse. That I would like to see. Like you said, Mike, maybe another pass rusher and maybe getting Caleb Downs. I think that would be totally different defense right now. Like, I don't think this is the defense we'll see in September. I don't think 3 of these guys that we think will start in September.
3?
3.
Okay, what 3 guys? I mean, you can't even see who's really starting right now.
That's what I'm saying. But the starters that we think
really don't know.
I think 3 of the guys that's going to start not even on the team yet.
On the defensive side, so what guys you think is not okay as far as maybe another DN?
Yep, I think we might have another DN come in.
Possibly. We might see another guy.
Yeah.
And what other position besides that? Maybe another linebacker. Maybe.
No. I think maybe another corner and maybe another safety.
No, another corner. No, we ain't touching the corners.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
I don't see us unless we drafting somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
In that first round, but
we could draft. We could, like you said now, we could draft another linebacker. We could draft another safety. We could add another free agent in. But I still think it's 3 players that will be added to this defense by September.
To be a consistent starter, I would. Well, I guess there's always a change. You're looking at Quan Martin, and you look at like maybe another DN, depending on how they want to do the rotation, and maybe another another linebacker, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So that I think there's all possibilities.
Yeah, I do too.
Possibly.
I think it's gonna be 3 more people added. Right now, the defense that we're looking at, we think is not gonna be the defense in September. I don't see it.
But I don't
still
see
give
the
it a
corners
C+.
changing.
Huh?
I don't see
I
the
still give it
corners
a C
changing.
plus.
I don't see
Yeah.
the corners changing unless we decide to draft a guy from LSU in that first round, and I don't see us even doing that either.
Me neither. But if we do, like I said, but Ken, to what you're saying is a C plus. I think right now being a C plus is very, very good because, like I said, a C plus defense in April.
So hold on. What grade you giving it then, Rob? Say it again.
See,
A C? Okay.
I think that's good right now for
Yeah, you got a
April.
little microphone issues too, Rob. You got in and out.
Hold on.
So C. So Rob get the C. What you thinking, Dad? Since you question us.
The moves that they made.
No, I'm talking about that just the defense. Like that's the defense.
Yeah. I'm talking about the defense. No, I'm talking about. I'm excited about it. I'm good with it. If I'm going to be objective in any kind of way, and just want to put a grade on the defense as of right now, I do want more depth. But I'm looking at like starters right now. I'm going to say a B. A B.
I still say C. I say C with.
Shout out to Kenneth.
So I'm right in the middle.
But I say, but a C is not bad for April though.
I say C plus, man. I give it a C plus. What I give a C plus is they got potential to go higher than a B maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. By September, it could be a whole new defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Like I said, like all the defense you was naming, all the top tier defense you was naming, which I don't think this defense is, they have one of them guys. Like you just know.
Yeah.
And somebody can like I said, tilt the field, they have one of those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know yet if we have them guys. If you mentioned Owe, he can be, he could be.
But we don't know.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know yet. I don't think if I'm
Miles Garrett is that guy.
Yeah, that's rare though. I ain't talking.
But I'm saying, but you know, like you said, Jalen Carter is that guy.
Like
you know that.
Owe had 1 double-digit sack season, and he had 10 in last year, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 years ago, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. That's the only time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anything else is kind of
that's fine. I mean, give me those guys with the arrow pointing upwards, and instead of bringing me these guys that's already done balled out somewhere else, and we expect them to do the same thing here, and they never do it. 90% of the time, that always happens. We get a guy, he had 13 sacks over here, 12 sacks before that, 11 sacks before that, 13 sacks before that, come to us only get 5. I haven't seen that a lot in the past 20 years of this organization. A lot. And not just in this organization, the other teams too. So not all the time that you're getting guys for what they've done in the past. You want to know what they can do here and now, not what they did yesterday. I want to know what you can do today and tomorrow. Well, yesterday is all good and fine, blah, blah, blah. But if a projection arrow is pointing upwards to a particular player, which I think Adam did throughout the free agency like this season, that's what I want. Give me that. I don't want a guy that's already done hit that ceiling, and you expect him to stay there, but you like, then he fall off. Now what happened? You got a player that done fell off that you don't overpaid for. It don't work like that. I feel like
he laid a good he laid a good floor, but now, like I said, I think we need 3 good guys to be a full house.
And I definitely feel that he could bring in like another guy.
Me too. I agree.
I think so. And to piggyback off of Kenneth right quick, because thank you for coming in here, Kenneth. Kenneth Bridges in the house, 1336. Shout out to you. He mentioned something about De'Ami Brown. He said De'Ami was good for one 100-yard game and 2 bombs games, and would disappear for the rest of the season. Strongly agree. That's De'Ami Brown. But he did say that De'Ami Brown was a beast in the playoffs. Yes, he went off in the playoffs, but throughout the season, it's like he might as well have just been selling popcorn over there at the concession stands. And then he said something about without salary cap, Kenneth said, I think AP is cooking up a trade with a team no one is thinking of. I can see that. And he's willing to take on a hefty contract since we have cap space. You know what, Kenneth? I was actually thinking the same. And I'm gonna tell you the team I was thinking of too. Rob or Kendrick. It's funny Kenneth said that though, but it could be old boy from the Raiders.
Max.
Yeah, Max Crosby. I don't know why, but I just feel it because what did it say? Washington really wanted the defensive end from Cincinnati. Remember, we actually really wanted him. So why wouldn't you want Max Crosby?
Yeah.
He's younger. His projection arrow is still pointing upwards too. Yeah, I can see all that happening. I mean that could be what you were just really talking to, Rob. That player that we can bring in here that will really change the game. Then we end up drafting somebody else too, on the defensive side too as well in that first round if Love is gone. Now you're looking at a defense that you can say, okay,
now you got a defense.
Yeah. Now you cooking.
That's what I said. C plus.
Yeah.
Now you cooking.
I get it. But to me, if you do that, I'm giving it an A plus. Cause right now I'm at a B. I'm at a B right now. I'm good.
I'm giving a B plus.
No, I'm not giving a B plus.
If we get Max Crosby.
No, I'm not giving a B plus. We get Max Crosby. If we get Max Crosby, I'm giving it an A minus.
You get Max Crosby and Sonny Styles.
Oh, that's an A plus.
Hey,
that's an A plus. Those two guys, Rob. Yeah, that's an A plus. That's closed shop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm not like disagreeing with you guys on what you're saying. I guess I'm looking at what Adam have done right now. I'm looking at the players that we have right now on his team as far as starting caliber, and I like it a lot. I see what he done, and that's why I have to give it a B grade. I think it's good, and I think once you get on the field with a new defensive coordinator, it can be even better than what it look right now. That's me. That's how I feel.
like you said, like you mentioned Max Crosby. That's the guy that would tilt the field.
Yeah,
so that's something that will open up for other players. I can open up Johnny Newton. I can open up Deron Payne. And see, look, if you have somebody like a Max Crosby, you're gonna have to have help on Max.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see a lot more one-on-one coverage with Deron, who can win those. Johnny Newton, he's quick, he can win those, and definitely Olway to that front solid as it is. And now you still, depending on what package, now you lose one-on-one again.
Moving everywhere. You don't know where Lulu's going to line up.
There you go. That's a difference maker. My only question is still all secondary. But then again, if you have somebody like that, let's press him the secondary.
Yeah, press the secondary.
Still do a fade out. I still do a fade out on that DB. Like
I'm sorry. I like Robertson. I do. I like Robertson. I think that he's going to be really solid for us.
Hey, Rob.
Woof. That was fantastic.
Hey, tap.
All I gotta say though, if the quarterback got pressure on him, I want to see how that ball come out on that fade route.
Yeah, it's gonna be Sanders still. If you do that, Rob, I'll be on y'all. I'll be on your side at that time. Sanders could be a Pro Bowler if that happens.
Yeah.
Sanders is a future Pro Bowler anyway.
I mean, with reserve. I got you. I agree that reserve. Yeah.
Whatever. You get in how you get in.
Look, I've been saying this for like, I don't know. Like he's solid, man. I don't think we had a draft capital for Crosby. That's one thing I do agree with. I'm not sure who will be traded for, but I think it'll be a random player. No one was available to trade, just like Tunsil did last season. Yeah, like Tunsil, I ain't expect that last year
We
or the year
said something.
before. I ain't see Tunsil. That was a big trade. But who would it be? Max Crosby, that'd be crazy though.
I mean, we got draft capital. Just probably won't come from the 2026 draft.
I mean, Raiders be all right. They like they're gonna be good this year, no way.
I mean, they're getting their quarterback this year, so you never know what kind of year they could have.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
true.
what kind of player, man. Max Crosby, that's like the only one I could really like a big name like that. Like, the Tunsil's one of the best tackles in the game.
And definitely, Kenneth. I mean, it could be somebody we're not even thinking of right now. It could be a team right now that we don't even know that they might be interested in shopping one of their players. Like, we don't know because people still need to clear some cap room too to even sign their draft picks and whatever else they might want to do. So yeah, it could be somebody out there that we like. Oh wow, I can't believe they traded this guy. We never heard anything about this. So yeah, I mean it could definitely be someone. Cause yeah, Tunsil, never thought that Tunsil was gonna ever be leaving Houston. So yeah, it could be somebody like that. Yeah, I can see that too as well.
Oh, he said maybe Olave from the Saints. I heard rumors of Buda Baker too. I did see something about
Now,
Buda.
you see, yeah,
I see something about
Buda
Buda
Baker.
too. Yeah. That's two moving.
Olave is cool. I don't want Olave. But yeah, I've heard a lot on Olave possible, but I don't want him. And one thing, I don't think the Saints going to get rid of him anyway because they got a young quarterback over there that developed a good bonding relationship with him. And secondly, I don't want Mr. Concussion over here either, man. We had enough of that, man. So
Man, to be fair, like he was throwing hospital balls, man.
yeah,
It was so bad. Former players calling Derek Carr out for throwing them kind of balls.
yeah.
About to put Buddy in retirement. I like Chris Olave
But
coming
Buda
out.
Baker is an interesting name.
Buda
I seen
Baker.
that early today. Actually, that's funny. Thanks for that reminder. Yeah, Buda. I like Buda.
Yeah.
So
But
him and Nick Cross.
Buda is no.
Well, he's strong. That's why.
Yeah, man, Buda is more of a strong safety, but I Nick Cross is good, man.
Yeah, Nick Cross is good.
Nick
Buda
Cross
good.
is real good. Yeah, Buda good, but give me Nick Cross.
He's young too. Think Nick Cross, what, 24?
Oh, Nick Cross was younger than Buda. Buda 30.
Yeah, he's 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. That Max Crosby would be outrageous, man. That would what? That would
That'd
make
be
the
good.
fans what? That'd be a crazy thing to happen. But I definitely see something about Buda. Thing about Buda is I know he get hurt a lot though. He been through some injuries lately, so not sure how I feel about that exactly. How much you got to trade for him too? I don't know. Let me see Buda Baker. Um,
Oh, buddy, too. The defensive tackle from the Raiders that he was hurt for a while.
defensive tackle for the Raiders.
Yeah, he was a beast. I'm sorry, he was with the Raiders. They cut him, and he's supposed to be coming back soon. He said a lot of teams have reached out to him. Can't think of his name. Had a foot injury.
No, Buda been pretty solid this past few years. He said he played what now? I'm sorry, Rob.
Defensive tackle. He was a Raiders cut him. He had a foot injury, and a lot of teams have reached out to him.
Let's figure that out. 15 Raiders. I don't see nobody.
Oh no, I found him.
Unless he got signed already.
No, he got signed yet.
He just be dipping, huh? But Tim, yeah, yeah, we need more know what they're talking about B, man. This team, I'm looking at it has potential to be a B. How about that?
Christian Wilkins.
Ah, the older guy. Yeah, okay, yeah. He old though.
What is he
Ain't he?
now?
How old is I fucking like he old now.
30.
He 30? Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
know he was getting okay. Yeah.
They said
Yeah.
26 teams have reached out for him.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about though, man. See, B,
Yeah, B.
they have a potential to be a B. How
That
about that?
hey,
Potential.
yeah, that's what I'm grading. I'm great. I'm grading
So,
potential.
see, okay. Oh, you base it off of just okay, all right.
That's all I got to go by.
Okay.
I can't say that they're gonna be this or be that. I can't even say that about any team in the NFL
I
right
think my
now.
main question is the secondary. 'Cause, last year, like you said, yes, our defensive coordinator had a big impact on that too. I gotta see. Well, will these guys take another step forward? Can Mikey take that another leap forward? Trey Amos can continue to be that guy. And I mean, obviously, this is like his first like true like real opportunity right now. So can he take that next step forward too? So there's a
Joey
whole lot
Bosa's
of
still
questions
out
back
there.
there. Joe Bosa would be another rotational piece.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I prefer Von Miller to be honest with you. If you want to go that route, that's
mm,
just me. I go that route. If you want to bring like another veteran guy in there, I go that route. Because Von Miller, he's obviously showed like he was on second league last year. So I know he still got some juice left in the tank. So that's just me. I don't know. Maybe y'all probably
yeah,
I'm
it's
kind of over
somebody's
that train
coming.
too.
Like I said, somebody's coming.
Ryan Kerrigan coming back.
May suit him up. He ain't got no job.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that, man. Usually keep them like kind of players around.
I mean, they did for a while, but of course, you got a new defense coordinator coming here, and he got his own vision. So,
I mean, true that. I mean, I can't. I mean, I just thought usually players like that they roll anyway. It's not nothing. It's not like a major role. Usually they teach them like huge, like little stuff. He was just a position coach, wasn't he? Not even a position coach. Was he like an assistant? Something like
Nah, he was a position. He had linebackers, pass rush or something.
pass
Special.
rush or something. Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
That definitely makes sense. Kerrigan. But it's pretty cool how um I've seen some workout videos. When I say y'all seen of Bill,
yeah, Bill Boogan, ain't he?
yeah, and you see the helmets they wearing.
Mm-hmm.
You seen them, Dad?
no, I haven't seen it.
Well, basically, they're wearing like throwback helmets in a way.
Okay.
But yeah, I seen Trey Amos doing his workout too. He had the same helmet on, so I'm assuming that could be our main helmets going into this year. That's why I'm assuming. I don't know, but like with Bill, I wonder. You see the video, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the way Bill was moving on them cuts?
I mean, he'll get better. Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like he looked quick on the field though. So I remember, I guess field and practice is two different like I don't know
yeah,
mindsets.
yeah.
Stuff like more reaction than anything.
Game speed's
But
different.
yeah, I'm looking at it, like, kind of not as quick
He's
as I thought,
shifty.
but he definitely yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? It's more like side to side. I thought he was more like
Yeah, yeah. Agile.
yeah. I guess like I used to watching like Jeremiah Love.
Agility. Yeah.
His is ridiculous. His is too fluent.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
there's no
man, it's
comparisons. I mean, you wanna do that too. Like compare Jeremiah Love to only a
I'm
handful
not
of other
saying
running backs.
he's seven round pick. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. That'd be great to get Jeremiah Love though, man. That would take our offense to another level.
Another level.
That'd be another, especially still got a number two guy in. Oh, watch out! I give our offense a B plus.
I give him an 8 with Love, Ayuk, Jay,
Yeah,
8.
for sure. When you doing a Gator top? What happened?
Uh,
What I missed? What I
Nothing
missed?
now. Don't worry about it.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Nothing now.
Oh, we down now?
Yeah, down by one right now.
Oh, they hit a three or something. I'm
Yeah.
assuming
Uh-huh.
that's how it is. But no, hey, I don't know, man. We still got a lot of not a lot, but we still got some things, especially heading to this draft.
Yeah, man. So you have to look. You still have time to do some stuff before the draft. Then you have
Yeah,
the draft itself. He has some things to do even after the draft.
Yeah.
So it's still a long way to go. But the foundation is being built right now. The foundation.
Yeah, I think foundation is good.
Right, yeah.
I get a foundation at 80.
Yeah, they brought in a lot of I said a lot more dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More dirty. Not I don't want to use the word dirty. But I think I'll stick with dog. Yeah, a lot more physical players per se. Young, faster guys like physical, like kind of guys that want to prove it. Like you hear how Chig was talking, and you hear even Leo was talking. He was talking reckless. He brings that his mentality already as it is, man. So it's gonna be fun, man. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Still C plus though.
I like what Adam done, man. I think everything he done been extremely smart. It's been, I mean, I knew it. I believed in the whole process, and I'm also impressed to it as well for what he done. Because
I don't think he done. Like I said, 3 more starters on that defense.
Yeah, I mean, clearly he's not gonna be done. But yeah, I mean, I'm just excited for the way this team is being built now. That's another thing with us too. We have to get used to having a real general manager. Because that's something else that we ain't had in a very, very long time. A real general manager, not a general manager that's a drunk, and not a general manager just seems like he just don't know what the heck going on because his daddy coached the team back in the day. But just have a guy that knows football. So we haven't had that since Joe Gibbs 1.0.
Since Joe Gibbs.
1.0 Joe Gibbs, not 2.0. 1.0 Joe Gibbs. So we didn't have it in 2.0 Joe Gibbs either.
So yeah, I think the GM I remember the most is old dude that was like Mike. What's his name? Bruce Allen.
Oh,
that's I pretty much mentioned him. I said
that was terrible.
Because his dad
that's the one
coached the team way back in the day.
Who was before Bruce?
Terrible, huh?
Who was before Bruce?
Well, Bruce kind of bought him in.
Yeah, and he was a drunk.
Yeah, he's drunk. So before Bruce, it really was Vinny. We know Vinny was terrible. He helped ruin the organization with the help of Daniel Snyder.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's Daniel Snyder boy at the time was Vinny.
Yeah. I came at the wrong time. So Jalil, I'm happy for Jalil.
Yeah, because Daniel Snyder who fired our GM.
Because man, I had a lot of rough years for me, man. Like single hand, I could count how many winning seasons we had.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. Man, it's ridiculous. But before I'm gonna talk about this before we head out. Do y'all have any ideas or concepts to how y'all want the new uniforms to look for this upcoming season?
Like the video background?
Yeah, exactly. I want to bring back pretty much that same old school style, man, that we had. I want the Super Bowl era.
Yeah. Give it that.
Even a burgundy version of
it?
Huh?
Even a burgundy version of it?
Yeah, man, just bring everything back.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it easy. Even though I love our burgundy jerseys we have. Now I ain't got no problem with them, but yo, bring back the Super Bowl era jerseys, man. And you also heard that the black jersey is gonna be updated too.
That's good too.
The black jerseys?
Yeah.
Black jersey is gonna be updated.
Gonna be updated to what?
They need to. They'll put more burgundy in it.
Yeah.
Only thing I didn't like about the black, they need a slightly little more burgundy. I ain't like that W in the middle of the forehead.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't. They say want to change the face mask to yellow.
Oh, they already did that look like.
That look like that could be clean.
Yeah, they look like they did that, Rob.
The black face mask?
Yeah, that could be clean.
No, the gold face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be nasty, actually.
Yeah, that's what they say they want to do in the black ones.
Mm-hmm.
They say when they gonna release them?
No.
I just know the sales right now on Fanatics is crazy. They're basically giving away jerseys. I think old boy bought a Chase Young jersey for $9.99.
That's too much.
Hey man, hey, I give $10 for a jersey like that. I mean, I'm like, well, hey, it's a jersey.
So man, nah, there's a lot of jerseys on sales and stuff right now. So something has to be happening. A lot of stuff. I see somebody got a whole Jane Daniels jersey at a store for like $40.
$40.
Yeah, $40. So it was burgundy too, the burgundy one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know when they got up these sleeves.
Something is majorly changing.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I mean, for all y'all uniforms lovers out there, I mean that's the thing that's going on. Me, I just want to win football games.
Yeah.
So you look good, you play good.
I mean, whatever the jerseys, the helmets, whatever it is. I mean, it is what it is. Fine, cool. But if that's gonna help me win games, great. If it's not gonna help me win games, don't change nothing. Because the number one thing for me, man, I just want to win.
That's the biggest thing
for me.
For sure, man. I'm on Jaden Dance for LG. We got a chance regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely agree with that.
Yeah. So, what number episode is this, Dad?
Episode number 54.
I got one. Like, what's his name? The linebacker, Mason Foster.
Ooh.
Oh man, that's dope.
Mason Foster. I think it's 54. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back old school like I always do since I'm the older guy on the show. Kurt Govea.
Mm.
Yeah, Kurt Govea, man. That's my number 54.
I got three.
Three.
HB Blade, Jeremiah Trotter, and Bobby Wagner.
Oh, Bobby. That is true. Oh no, I forgot about Bobby already.
See?
I was thinking, I don't know, Mason
I
Foster.
don't need you to remember Bobby either.
Oh man, stop, man. That's a legend.
I mean, he's a legend. He ain't a legend here. He's not a Washington legend.
Sure, he took Washington. He had the best season I've seen at Washington in my whole life. I can't forget Bobby.
I can, because he ain't better than Kurt Govea. Kurt Govea won 2 Super Bowls here in Washington. Bobby ain't give us a dang thing. So give me my 2 Super Bowls.
You remember Jeremiah Trotter always got faked out.
Oh, man, Jeremiah Trotter, man, the play action was his worst enemy.
Man, what?
That's another former Eagle, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Jennifer's a fan of him.
Maybe.
So she's running around town with wearing green now. I don't know what's up with that. Smiling and posing wearing green.
It's all right. But yeah. But if you're new to the channel, man, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, man. We go live every Sunday and Thursday around 7:30-ish. 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. That's what we try to aim for. But thank y'all for watching this episode, man, Undercommand Podcast.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, please hit that button.
Yeah, and just share our page with all your other Washington Commanders family and friends too as well.
Oh yeah. But thank y'all for watching this episode of Undercommand Podcast. I'm your host, Kendrick, bro. Just my 2 main guys, DJ Mike B and Rob the Great White. We see you on this episode, man. Go Commanders.
Hey, I'll be safe out
We
there.
the undercommand, never left the plan. Time to build it up, started over where we stand. All season grind, got the blueprint in our hand. Ain't the end of the ride, just a brand new jam. Oh, never done. Yeah, it's just begun. Rasta Roster looking shaky, patch it up with that draft pick. Might be called a play, robbed the great, let the facts stick. Last year setbacks, injuries made us frantic. Now respect the process, turn that panic. Organic contracts on the table, free agents in demand. Culture revamp, got the squad in command. Fans still was loyal through the drought. Kendrick in the locker room, remind you we about. Get aboard, time to make moves. Nobody out working these afternoon crews. Right off the pass, we erase those clues. Next season coming, now watch us prove. We the undercommand, never left the plan. Time to build it up, start it over where we stand. Off season grind.